Section 1.1, Incidents at two Hmong festivals. Co-conspirators/perpetrators of HDM of 4 2018 murder plots. Targeted XIONG and Jackie Vu. 1. St. Paul Police Department, St. Paul, Minnesota. 2. Ramsey County Sheriff. 3. Gold Star Security Incorporated. 4. HmongTown Marketplace, HDM, hosted HmongTown Festival 2018. 5. Lao Family/United Hmong Family Organization hosted Hmong Freedom Festival 2018. Co-conspirators of HDM were the backbones of Hmong Tibchas/network of XIONG. First event, HmongTown Festival 2018, HTF, 3rd Annuals. Incident, murder plots targeted XIONG. Event, HmongTown Festival, by HmongTown Marketplace. Where, HmongTown Marketplace, 217 Como Avenue, St. Paul, Minnesota, on city property. When, June 23-24, 2018. Murder plots, caught on cameras. 68 Facebook videos plus 55 YouTube videos equals 123 videos plus Cows Cam videos. Plot number 1, attempted to poison XIONG on June 23, 2018 at 10:11 a.m. Main accomplice, Ms. Yawang, secret aunt of XIONG. Plot number 2, attempted to gun down XIONG on June 23, 2018 at 7:42 p.m. Main accomplice, unknown hitman number 1, he looked like a foreigner. Plot number 3, attempted to gun down XIONG on June 24, 2018 at 5:40 p.m. Main accomplice, unknown hitman number 2, looked like he lived in USA. On June 23 to 24, 2018, starting at the first event, HmongTown Festival event, when XIONG was at HmongTown Festival, HTF, for the first time. XIONG attended the event as a vendor just as usual as he had been doing in the past 6 years, across the country without thinking anyone would come after him XIONG at a public event to murder him there. However, on June 23 to 24, 2018 and July 1, 2018, these times were completely different. XIONG was not aware that the co-conspirators of HDM, the backbone of Hmong Tibchas/network of XIONG, had already planned to have him murdered during the first event. But when the co-conspirators failed to have him murdered in the first event, they did not stop there. A week later, when XIONG attended the second Hmong festival event called Hmong Freedom Festival, HTF, the co-conspirators followed XIONG there, and they plotted to have him murder once again on July 1, 2018. We didn't know that the co-conspirators had followed XIONG to the second event, HFF, and about to have him murder because we didn't even watch the videos from Cows Cams or the YouTube videos of the first event, of what happened at the first event, HTF. We had no idea what was about to happen at Hmong Freedom Festival on July 1, 2018. Second event, Hmong Freedom Festival 2018, HFF, 38th Annuals. Incident, murder plots targeted XIONG and Jackie Vu. Event, Hmong Freedom Festival, by Lao Family/United Hmong Family. Where, Como Regional Park, 1199 Midway Parkway, St. Paul, Minnesota, 55118, when, July 1, 2018. Murder plots, caught on camera. 23 Facebook videos plus 73 YouTube videos equals 96 videos. Plot number 4, attempted to gun down XIONG on July 1, 2018 at 6:20 p.m. Main accomplice, unknown hitman number 1, same as HTF on June 23, 2018 during plot #2. The co-conspirators followed XIONG to the next event, HFF, and plotted to have him murder once again. As a result, another target named Jackie Vu was shot dead at HFF on July 1, 2018. However, the plan to targeted XIONG did not go as planned by the co-conspirators. The attempt to have XIONG murder once again failed just like at the first event, HTF. All the actions of the murder plots were caught on camera. Section 1.2, XIONG was not a threat. XIONG had no clues at the time he was being targeted at two Hmong festivals in the summer of 2018 at HTF and HFF. All the actions caught on camera showed the participants of the murder plots were all pro. There was no way XIONG was able to detect all the suspicious activities that went on around him at that time he was at both events. At both Hmong festival events, XIONG, as a vendor, focused on minding his own business and did his job, which was interacting with people. Like any other Hmong festival events in the past since 2012, XIONG had attended across the country. XIONG never posed any threat to anyone. Same applied to both events he attended, HTF and HFF, in summer of 2018. XIONG did not pose any threat at both events. XIONG did not have any weapons/he was unarmed at both events. XIONG did not have any illegal drugs at both events. XIONG did not do anything to break the law while he was at the events at both events. Section 1.3, Serious Crime Committed. This is a serious crime committed by 5 co-conspirators of 2018 murder plots, targeted XIONG, federal witness, in case United States vs. XIONG on January 19, 2017. The 5 co-conspirators plotted to murder him in broad daylight at 2 Hmong festivals in the summer of 2018 in St. Paul, Minnesota. As a result, another target named Jackie Vu, 19 years old, who was shot dead on July 1, 2018 at Hmong Freedom Festival, second event. Jackie Vu was murdered in cold blood. After he was injured and lying helpless on the ground, this part was shown on YouTube and Facebook for the entire world to see that Jackie Vu was less than animal. The St. Paul Police Department and Ramsey County Sheriff conspired to rule his death as homicide of gang-related shooting. At the same time, the co-conspirators had secretly framed XIONG, linking him to the murder of Jackie Vu because the co-conspirators had failed the original plan, and that was to have XIONG murdered at the second event, Hmong Freedom Festival on July 1, 2018. This is a serious crime and unreal that this happened in America. Police officers/law enforcement officers who are sworn to serve and protect and are supposed to fulfill their duty. Instead they had conspired to have Jackie Vu and Cao Xiong murdered in public and get away with it. St. Paul Police Department and Ramsey County Sheriff Department as two of the top co-conspirators had become the perpetrators because of their unlawful actions. They should be ashamed and be held accountable. We need to stop this unjust way in the United States by the law enforcement officers. Section 1.4, Co-conspirators target, Cao Xiong. Through videos captured from two Hmong festival events, there were clues that the co-conspirators knew their next target Cao Xiong was a federal witness and the murder plot carried out was to target Cao Xiong as part of retaliation and for selfish motives. Therefore, we believed the co-conspirators were extra careful not to be linked to the murder. This was the only reason why the co-conspirators had failed attempting to have Cao Xiong murdered at the two Hmong festival events. Otherwise, if the co-conspirators, at that time, knew that they will get no punishment no matter what even if they had the hitman number 1 gun down Cao Xiong, we believed they would have done it right away. We believed the reason the co-conspirators no longer make the move to have the hitman number 1 gun down Cao Xiong anymore was because Cao Xiong's wife called on his phone. The phone was now become a piece of evidence. Section 1.5, Network of XIONG aware of murder plots. The way how Jackie Vu was improperly handled by the paramedic, less than an animal make us imagine if the co-conspirators had successfully had the hitman number 1 gun down Cao Xiong, it would be worse. According to the network of XIONG threats, they wanted everyone in the Hmong community to join and mash the snake head. A follower of XIONG by the name of Deo Mua, his message was play in teleconference radio call of Steve Mua since August 2018 to October 2018. We believed the network of XIONG knew about the murder plots targeted Cao Xiong. Deo Mua, we Hmong people must join force together and mash the snake head. If we cannot succeed this, our Hmong people will have no future. The network of XIONG secretly had referred Cao Xiong as the snake head. In August 2018 in the teleconference radio call, Steve Mua's wife. Now, Mr. XIONG has appealed his case. I still remembered what Mr. XIONG said. He said two words. The biggest drawback is Mua Vang and the person, referred to Cao Xiong. Shortly after July 2018, the followers had stopped saying the name Cao Xiong, KX on their conference calls because they knew something about the incident on July 1, 2018, who signed the indictment, believed she meant affidavit. That's all. Do you guys still remember? Just these two individuals. Mua Vang who testified in court was the fake one. And the person who signed the indictment and blamed that it was Mr. Steve Mua signed. Just these two individuals. Now, if we find these two, done deal. We, referred to followers of HmongTown, it's not our job to find them. Mr. XIONG didn't ask us to find these two individuals. There is someone looking for them. Mr. XIONG is no longer assigning us this task. Why he didn't assign the task for us because we are innocent people. We don't know anything about these matters. On July 19, 2018, Cao Xiong went to a Hmong store in North Carolina. Keep in mind that at this point, we did not know that Cao Xiong was being targeted in an unfold murder plot by the co-conspirators yet because we had not even watched the videos from Cao's cams. What happened was that the cashier secretly wrapped a HmongTown/Hmong State flyer with the knife Cao Xiong purchased. The flyer turned out to be HmongTown/Hmong State's meeting that was held on June 23, 2018 in North Carolina. We were not aware that there was a HmongTown meeting in North Carolina. It was a secret agenda the network of XIONG who probably coordinated this meeting the last minute when they found out we were heading to North and probably coming to Minnesota for the HTF 2018. We left our home in North Carolina on June 15, 2018 heading north going to Minnesota. This was why the network of XIONG never announced this meeting in advance. Now that we know about all the stalking and tracking of our locations of the co-conspirators and network of XIONG, the flyer given to Cao Xiong by the store cashier we believed the cashier was ordered by the network of XIONG to wrap the knife with the HmongTown/Hmong State flyer for Cao Xiong. Along with the continuous verbal threats and harassments by the network of XIONG on YouTube, and this secret meeting held on the same day as HTF 2018 on June 23, 2018, there was no doubt in our mind that the network of XIONG, guys like Deo Mua and Steve Mua didn't know about the murder plot targeting Cao Xiong. They said they were the ones that were doing just the talking only. They had their own expertise to take actions. Upon discovery through hundreds of videos from both events, we discovered that the 5 co-conspirators were the network of XIONG's backbone or their expertise as they called. Reference to what Steve Mua's wife said there is someone looking for them. Section 1.6, May 28, 2018. On May 28, 2018, Cao Xiong let No Vang, owner of HmongTown Marketplace, know that maybe he would be attending the HmongTown Festival this year as a vendor. Listen to the dialogues. No Vang, are you coming tomorrow? Cao Xiong, let you know that maybe I might want to reserve a booth for the No Vang, our festival, right? Cao Xiong, yeah for the festival. No Vang, okay if you want. It's $300. Okay if you want to come, you must reserve. It's a 10x10. You need that size. Cao Xiong, can I stay in the front? No Vang, yes, you can stay there. There was another vendor reserved the space but he cancelled due to an emergency. If you want to stay there, you can. I can save that for you. But you must pay so I can save it for you. Right now, we in the process of removing all booth reservations that are not paid yet and making it available for other vendor. Because we are holding this event for free for everyone. Therefore, there is no profit in there for us. I can save that booth spot for you. You only help me $30 fee for the spot you were in for today. Cao Xiong, I didn't make nothing today. No Vang, you didn't make money today, but you will recoup your money back next time when you come. Don't worry, they know you will be coming so it's good. I will give you the receipt tomorrow. Are you coming tomorrow? Cao Xiong, I won't be coming next weekend. I will get back to you. Can you save the booth space for me? No Vang, what is your current phone number? Cao Xiong, it's still the same 1651-347-9179. No Vang, will you be mailing me a check? Cao Xiong, I will let you know tomorrow. No Vang, you can come see me tomorrow. Make the payment so I can have your number booth ready. Cao Xiong, okay, I guess out of respect. Listening to the dialogues between XIONG and HmongTown HmongTown Marketplace. On May 28, 2018, HmongTown wanted to know for a fact that XIONG was coming for sure this time. A lot of times, XIONG never prepaid for vendor booth first because plans can change at the last minute. Not only that, if he prepaid for the booth, and don't show up like in the past with other festival events, he never gets his money back. Therefore, XIONG always wait like 1 week before the event to take care of the payment to make sure he was going attending the event for sure or get to the event and pay before setting up. Although, XIONG told HmongTown that he will get back to her because he will not be coming the next day or next weekend. Meaning he was leaving that day on May 28. However, HmongTown wanted XIONG to the next day to pay for the booth. She sounded like she didn't want a no paid later answer. HmongTown repeatedly telling XIONG that if he really wants the booth, like that was the last booth, he must pay the full amount $300 to guarantee the booth space to be reserved. We believed that HmongTown was afraid XIONG will not end up coming like in 2017. In 2017, XIONG had called HmongTown, the person to handle vendor booth reservation. However, XIONG had to cancel because he came late and didn't want to just show up one day only. It would be a waste of money and time. Therefore, in 2018, XIONG and HmongTown didn't want to miss the opportunity. That opportunity, through our discovery, was the murder plots targeted XIONG at HmongTown Festival on June 23 to 24, 2018. Sure enough, unlike 2017, when XIONG really showed up in 2018 HmongTown Festival, this was when the murder plots by the co-conspirators were carried out. We believed XIONG and HmongTown as the main co-conspirators were expecting XIONG to be at their event. According to our findings, they secretly had done everything in their power to get XIONG to attend that year 2018 HTF by using so many undercovers and had caused us losing our business deal with our business partner in Florida. Our plan to harvest the galangal plants and sell them was destroyed. Just like every other event like before, we didn't expect something horrible was about to happen at this first time event XIONG attended. Therefore, we went ahead and went to St. Paul, Minnesota and XIONG attended the Hmong Freedom Festival since we didn't have any plan doing something else yet. 2012 Hmong Festivals. Labor Day Festival, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Hmong New Year, Fraser MI. Hmong New Year, Bentonville AR. Hmong New Year, St. Paul, Minnesota. Hmong New Year, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hmong New Year, Merced, CA. Hmong New Year, Fresno, CA. 2013 Hmong Festivals. Memorial Day Festival, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Labor Day Festival, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Hmong New Year, Monroe, Georgia. Hmong New Year, Sacramento, CA. Hmong New Year, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hmong New Year, Anchorage, AK. Hmong New Year, Fresno, CA. 2014 Hmong Festivals. Memorial Day Festival, Newton, North Carolina. Labor's Day, cancelled, Green Bay, WI. Hmong New Year, Province, Rhode Island. Hmong New Year, Spartanburg, South Carolina. Hmong New Year, Monroe, South Carolina. Hmong New Year, Newton, NC. 2015 Hmong Festivals. Memorial Day Festival, Newton, North Carolina. Laos, July 4, Manassas, Virginia. Southeast Asian Dragon Festival, Lowell, Ma. Hmong New Year, Monroe, Georgia. Hmong New Year, Spartanburg, South Carolina. Hmong New Year, Hickory, North Carolina, first day only. Hmong New Year, Newton, North Carolina. Hmong New Year, San Diego, CA. Hmong New Year, Fresno, CA. 2016 Hmong Festivals. Memorial Day Festival, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Labor Day Festival, 2015 Hmong Festivals. Memorial Day Festival, Newton, North Carolina. Laos, July 4, Manassas, Virginia. Southeast Asian Dragon Festival, Lowell, Ma. Hmong New Year, Monroe, Georgia. Hmong New Year, Spartanburg, South Carolina. Hmong New Year, Hickory, North Carolina, first day only. Hmong New Year, Newton, North Carolina. Hmong New Year, San Diego, CA. Hmong New Year, Fresno, CA. 2016 Hmong Festivals. Memorial Day Festival, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Labor Day Festival, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Hmong Freedom Festival, St. Paul, Minnesota. Sea Game, Sacramento, CA. Hmong New Year, Monroe, Georgia. Hmong New Year, Fresno, CA. Hmong Festivals. Memorial Day Festival, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. HmongTown Festival, St. Paul, Minnesota, cancelled. Labor's Day, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Hmong New Year, Siloam Spring AR. Hmong New Year, Tulsa, OK. Hmong New Year, Monroe, Georgia. Hmong New Year, Sacramento, CA. Hmong New Year, Stockton, CA. Hmong New Year, Merced, CA. Hmong New Year, Fresno, CA. 2018 Hmong Festivals. Memorial Day Festival, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. HmongTown Festival, St. Paul, MN, Murder Plots. Hmong Freedom Festival, St. Paul, Minnesota, would had cancelled, weren't going to attend if phone ordered was able to change shipping address to NC address instead of MN address to hotel stayed. Cancelled the rest due to murder plot number 1, poisoned when discovered in August 30 September 2018. 2019 equals no more. 2020 equals no more. List of all the Hmong Festival events XIONG attended since 2012. Section 1.7, HTF created to murder XIONG. If it wasn't that XIONG and HmongTown along with the co-conspirators planned to have XIONG, federal witness, murdered at 2018 HTF, for 2 motives why didn't anything like at HTF happen to XIONG at all elsewhere with other Hmong Festival events since 2017 to 2018? In 2017, XIONG attended a total of 9 Hmong Festival events. The last event, XIONG was in Fresno, CA in 2017 Hmong New Year for 7 days, nothing happened. He did well on sales just as before. We had just attended one Hmong Memorial Festival in May 26th to 27th, 2018 in Wisconsin, and nothing bad happened there to XIONG when he was there as a vendor. The Hmong Festival in Wisconsin was going normal as any other previous Hmong festivals years before. At Hmong Memorial Festival in May 26th to 27th, 2018 in Wisconsin, there were people buying XIONG's products as usual. XIONG did well on sales from the event, with a total sale of $2,500 in 2 days with more than 50% less attendees than 2018 HTF. In comparison to when XIONG was at HTF on June 23 to 24, 2018. The first day at HTF, XIONG made $300 in sales, and the second day at HTF, he made $500 sales. A total of only $800 in 2 days. That was $1,700 short from the festival event in Wisconsin, which was only a month ago only. There were 15,000 attendees in 2018 HTF, claimed by XIONG. Since we didn't know what was going on during the time of the festival, we thought that maybe people would just wait to go to next week event HFF and buy things there because there will be more vendors. We were not happy at the result the first day and wanted to not go on the second day, but since the booth space is already paid, might as well. Same goes to 2018 HFF on June 30, 2018, total sales were $600, and July 1, 2018, lousy $300. Total sales for both days was a total of $900. The HFF claimed there were 39,000 attendees. Booth space cost $500. This was the first time ever happened, so we weren't able to detect any suspicious activity. After research from hundreds of videos from both events, first event, HmongTown Festival, and second event, Hmong Freedom Festival, we determined that all the people coming to XIONG's booth was staged participants taking part of the murder plots. 1. They came to XIONG's booth to just waste his time and energy. This was one idea of co-conspirators, was to keep XIONG busy, so they can carry out their murder plot smoothly by continuously send participants to XIONG's booth. It was a distraction, so XIONG didn't suspect of what was going on. 2. They came to XIONG's booth to take videos and voice recorded of XIONG for frame-ups. 3. They were controlled to buy or not buy XIONG's products. Perhaps they were even given money to buy XIONG's products. They intentionally did this to make it look like people hated XIONG before they have XIONG murdered. 4. Participants came to XIONG's booth was to check up on him and report to the co-conspirators. The participants on the second day at HmongTown Festival on June 24, 2018 seen on videos, 99% participants all had angry and mean facial expressions when coming to XIONG's booth. The co-conspirators wanted to paint the picture that people hated XIONG and wanted him dead. They thought they can use XIONG's videos as evidence for their advantages. That was why they were not afraid to paid participants to be on XIONG to have the meanest facial expressions. Now, we know why they did this to XIONG. They did what the network of XIONG had been saying on their teleconference radio call. Through teleconference radio call, the network of XIONG said that they wanted the traitors of XIONG, which they labeled XIONG as a traitor, to suffer before they die. This was the reason why on July 1, 2018 at the second event, Hmong Freedom Festival, after the co-conspirators successfully had the hitman number 1 shot Jackie Vu, another target, he was seen lying on the ground with his pant wet. Videos of Jackie Vu lying helpless were shown to the entire world to see how he was suffering, just like the network of XIONG had been wished. The hired cameraman of HTF came out from the crime scene with a happy smile like he just won a jackpot for taking video of Jackie Vu lying helpless on the ground with his pant wet. This was not right at all. It was unbearable to look at the videos, which we didn't care to look at the videos carefully at the beginning when we knew about the shooting incident. If we didn't need to watch for evidence purpose for the report, we would have not wanted to watch at all. Section 1.8, Motives. As claimed by the network of XIONG, it was part of retaliation and to release XIONG from prison. However, after more googling, we found another motive. The true motive behind the murder plot was money motive. The co-conspirators failed to have XIONG murdered on July 1, 2018. However, the co-conspirators did not stop there. They continued to target XIONG even though he no longer attended any more Hmong festivals. Afterwards, we believed they secretly hired third parties to come after XIONG. Not only that, they had secretly tracked XIONG's whereabouts so they can make their next move to get to him. According to our findings, these are the following reasons why the co-conspirators continue to come after XIONG and then our family. Motive number 1, release XIONG from prison. For the network of XIONG, the followers, or the Hmong community to believe in their false promise of creating a country for the Hmong people and to lure the Hmong community to provide supports by supporting the network of XIONG financially. To falsely prove the Hmong community that XIONG was a traitor just like the other 2 individuals that passed away. The network of XIONG claimed they had poisoned these 2 individuals. According to our research, this has been on the network of XIONG's agenda since day 1 after they had identified XIONG in 2016 for sure. Secret motive number 2, perhaps the main conspirator, HDM, will file lawsuits against the city of St. Paul, states of MN, other government agencies in the state of Minnesota and elsewhere. The settlement from the civil lawsuits would be used for business redevelopment and expansion. The network of XIONG had been saying that XIONG's case was big. There will be lawsuits that XIONG planned against the government for claiming that the government wrongly put him in prison, and after the people who did him wrong, they blamed the witness XIONG who made a report to the authority of XIONG's scheme. Now, with motive number 2 discovered, we finally see what the network of XIONG was saying, that XIONG's case was big. More details, see section 1.102 Motives of 2018 Murder Plots. The co-conspirators do not want to get punished for their crimes. Instead, they still have plans to frame XIONG for the crimes they committed. Therefore, nowadays, the network of XIONG take part and continues to frame XIONG on their YouTube channels. If they succeed in their plan to get to us, they think they will walk away from the crimes because they will frame XIONG for the death of Jackie Vu, like their original plan caught on camera. This is not right. The co-conspirators do not want to be linked to other crimes they committed, which was for cover-ups to their original crime they committed in the summer of 2018 in St. Paul, Minnesota, attempts to have XIONG murdered and successfully shot Jackie Vu dead. This was why they continues to be after us. Section 1.9, Premeditated Murder Plots. In May 2019, after we finally discovered about the 2 murder plots, then, we decided to search online and viewed through all the videos for HmongTown Festival for 3 years of HmongTown Festival, 2016, First Annual, 2017, Second Annual, and 2018, Third Annual. We discovered that in the first annual in 2016, there was a video capturing 2 demos for 2 murder plots carried out by the co-conspirators. We believed that the 2018 murder plots targeted XIONG and Jackie Vu premeditated by the co-conspirators/perpetrators. As you can see that XIONG had attended over 40 Hmong festival events since 2012 as a vendor, across the country. We believed that the murder plots carried out by the co-conspirators in 2018 at HmongTown Festival was premeditated to target XIONG. We believed that the network of XIONG along with the co-conspirators of the murder plots had secretly found out that XIONG was the one to make the report to the authority about HmongTown/XIONG's scheme. With the new secret motive number 2 we recently just discovered, HmongTown Redevelopment, by XIONG and Novang, we believed that the network of XIONG and the co-conspirators had secretly set up St. Paul Police Department in October 2015 to first get in touch with XIONG regarding the report about HmongTown to the authority, FBI Charlotte, NC. We never ever thought it a setup, until we found the email from Daniel Mishner in February 2020, an unread/missed email sent on January 23, 2018. This was the same day Chief Todd Axtell of St. Paul Police Department met with XIONG and Novang's family at HmongTown Marketplace. Why did St. Paul Police Department contact XIONG? When he made the report of XIONG's scheme to FBI, Charlotte, NC. The FBI Charlotte, NC never contacted XIONG back about his report of HmongTown/XIONG's scheme at all, after he made the report in September 2015. But why did St. Paul Police contact XIONG? According to our research, it was a setup by the network of XIONG and the co-conspirators. Not only that but XIONG who ran the scheme, he was not a resident in the state of Minnesota, according to court document. The office or headquarter was in Fresno, CA. XIONG claimed he lived in New York at the time he was operating the scheme to defraud the elders. We believed that when the network of XIONG and co-conspirators had secretly identified it was the XIONG they thought, because they probably had already seen his name and phone number on the report from the authority. We believed this was when co-conspirators started putting together the murder plot with the network of XIONG. Since they know who XIONG is, they learned that he attended Hmong festival events across the country every year. According to YouTube videos of HmongTown Festival in 2016 and 2017, it really showed that the co-conspirators came up with the event HmongTown Festival to secretly plan for the murder plots to happen the following years. They figured out that XIONG would attend another Hmong festival event if they have one for the Hmong people. XIONG attended even new Hmong festival in the past, so they know this. This was why the festival was called Hmong, not Karen, even though, in the videos from the HmongTown Festival, there were about 80% Karen people at the event in 2018. The festival should have been called Karen Festival. We determined that HmongTown Festival hosted by HmongTown Marketplace existed for the purpose of secretly preparing for murder plots targeting XIONG by the network of XIONG and the co-conspirators/perpetrators, after the network of XIONG secretly had identified XIONG as the person who made the report of XIONG to the authority in September 2015. This is a serious crime. Now, let's do a comparison of HTF from each year. No TOUA XIONG's Facebook videos of HTF, owner of HmongTown Marketplace. 2016 HTF. 2017 HTF. 2018 HTF. 2019 HTF. Facebook videos. 0. 13 videos. Day 1, 16 videos. 40 videos. Day 2, 11 videos. Facebook and YouTube videos posted by hired cameramen of HTF. 2016 HTF. 2017 HTF. 2018 HTF. Facebook videos. Only 2 videos found. 17 videos. 68 videos. YouTube videos. 17 videos/11 videos/8 video. 24 videos. 55 videos. Total of videos. 10 videos. 41 videos. 123 videos. 51 YouTube videos in 2016 and 2017 HTF, 2 YRS, were never edited/hardly edited. 123 YouTube videos in 2018 HTF, 90% videos edited/cut so many times in each video. The reason for the edited was to select the parts needed for the murder plots only. Co-conspirators were going to use these videos for evidences upon success of having their target XIONG, federal witness, murdered. You can see that the numbers of videos taken from HTF of each year had a dramatic change in 2018 HTF. This proved something. The HTF event did not just increase the numbers of videos/year for no reason. The co-conspirators were up to something no good when their target, XIONG, showed up for sure in 2018 HTF as they had expected XIONG in 2017, which he didn't showed up. Then when XIONG did show up in 2018, the murder plots secretly took place. With thousands of participants taking parts in the murder plots, especially the hired cameramen which the co-conspirators depended on the most in order to pull off the murder plots, the co-conspirators almost succeeded their plan. We had viewed all the videos from 2018 HTF from over 50 hired cameramen by HmongTown Marketplace, XIONG and Novang, posted on Facebook and YouTube. We noticed that these cameramen felt proud of themselves for the first time in their life that they had done something horrible. That horrible thing these cameramen felt proud was getting paid big bucks for taking videos of participants for the co-conspirators, included the law enforcement agencies, St. Paul Police and Ramsey County Sheriff. The cameramen were very much aware that what they did was a serious crime, but they were willing to take the job and videotaped for 2018 HTF because they get paid well to do so. The cameramen were aware who XIONG, federal witness, was. This was why some cameramen were scared and just stared at XIONG from a distance at 2018 HTF, to avoid getting caught in Cao's camera. This action was caught in Cao's camera. It was all a secret plan to have XIONG murdered, and we see that the cameramen were aware of this. But still they do it anyway. Why? Not only because of money, but the cameramen were not afraid to do so because they were working for the law enforcement agencies and were probably guaranteed to be protected. Videos taken by HmongTown, HmongTown's Facebook videos of HTF. In 2016 HTF, the main co-conspirator, XIONG and HmongTown of HmongTown Marketplace, did not take any videos and posted on their Facebook page at all. XIONG was pretty much on the stage singing. In videos of 2016 HTF, HmongTown, she was not seen after the opening of the 2016 HTF. Their children were nowhere found on any videos like in 2018, all their children were there at 2018 HTF, each playing a big role in the murder plots. In 2017 HTF, the main co-conspirators, HmongTown and XIONG. The wife, HmongTown, took 13 videos only. HmongTown took mostly videos of gang leader who came to 2018 HTF, and mostly numbers such as number 3, 28, etc. Then in 2018 HTF, HmongTown took a lot of short clips on both days on June 23 to 24, 2018 and posted on their Facebook, a total of 27 videos which doubled 2017 HTF videos. In 2019 HTF, this year was when the Governor Tim Walz came to HTF for opening ceremony. 2019 HTF was held a week later on June 29 to 30, 2019, 4th week of the month. Instead of 3rd week like 2018 HTF. The 2019 HTF was held on the 4th week. A cover-up. Anyhow, in 2019 HTF, XIONG's Facebook videos this time, total of 40 videos, the most of all the other previous years. We believed this was a cover-up because we are sure they had already seen the report after XIONG had submitted to FBI on June 21, 2019. Not only that, they knew and remembered what they did in 2018 HTF. 2019 HTF should had not opened at all, but the city still allowed HmongTown Marketplace to do so. On June 23, 2018 on a YouTube video, the owner XIONG denied that HmongTown Festival, HTF, was hosted by HmongTown Marketplace, which XIONG purposely falsified as a cover-up by making an announcement that it was XIONG, on staged with XIONG and HmongTown, was the person behind HmongTown Connections. XIONG said that he owned HmongTown Marketplace but he was just letting HmongTown Connection hosted the HmongTown Festival, HTF, on his place. He denied that he had anything to do with HTF or HmongTown Connections Incorporated. However, when we did our research, XIONG was the owner of HmongTown Connections Incorporated filed since 2007 with Minnesota State of Secretary. After May 25, 2019, XIONG and HmongTown knew that we knew about the murder plots. They had targeted XIONG, federal witness, to have XIONG murdered at HTF and HFF in 2018. We believed XIONG and HmongTown had the Minnesota State of Secretary permanently deleted HmongTown Connection Incorporated out of the system, no longer showing up on the website when we last checked on June 9, 2019. In December 2019, when we checked for HmongTown Connection, Inc. on the MN State of Secretary website, HmongTown Connections Incorporated information was still showing up on the website. This was a big cover-up. XIONG and HmongTown knew what they did in 2018 HTF in the murder plots carried out with their other co-conspirators. They believed that by permanently removed their corporation HmongTown Connections, Inc. would leave them out of the picture, the crime they committed against XIONG and another of their target Jackie Vu in 2018 at HmongTown Festival event. If they didn't plot to have XIONG and Jackie Vu murdered, why did they deleted their corporation they had filed since 2007, 12 years, as soon as they knew that we knew what they did in 2018 HTF was a crime? Videos taken by hired cameramen of HTF posted on Facebook and YouTube. In 2016 HTF, it was just the first year, and XIONG did not know how it would turn out, he did not attend. In 2016 HTF, there were only 19 videos found on Facebook and YouTube. But more like just 11 videos because the rest of the other videos were just video recording of the talent shows at the stage. The cameraman seemed to just point the camera at the stage the whole time, not focusing on taking video, so these other 8 videos shouldn't be counted. However, one video in particular was duplicated into 3 videos of 3 parts of one video. With this there were really only 8 YouTube videos plus 2 Facebook videos, totaling 10 videos in 2016 HTF. The longest video was one video of 32 minutes only, unlike 2018 HTF where videos length was up to 2 hours. Looking at the videos there was only one cameraman, and 2 Hmong News cameramen in 2016 HTF. In 2016 HTF, in a video, the cameraman said that the attendees were as much as the attendees at Hmong Freedom Festival, July 4th, which was like 39,000 attendees, but there weren't so many police officers and security guards seen like in 2018 HTF. There were only 4 police officers spotted. Hardly see security guards at the 2016 HTF. There seemed to have no undercovers at vendor booths. There weren't many staffs at all. There was nothing much going on in 2016 HTF. You will not find a video of all people carrying food like in 2017 and 2018. First annual of HmongTown Festival 2016 was given award by Councilman Dai Thao of St. Paul. In the last 40 years since Hmong people lived in the USA and held hundreds of different events throughout the USA, even the most popular events, we had never seen a city council or other elected official given an award of recognition to a festival event. By surprise, there were 2 demos of 2 murder plots that occurred in 2018 found in one video in 2016 HTF. This video apparently proved that the murder plot was premeditated. This video was taken by the only cameraman hired by XIONG and HmongTown. How do we know this? Because we had carefully viewed the YouTube channel in of the video, and the person that posted in his channel was the same clan as XIONG. XIONG obviously hired his people he can trust only. All secretly planned to have XIONG, had no relationship to XIONG, murdered the following years if XIONG was to show up to the event. In 2017 HTF, there were a total of only 41 videos found on Facebook and YouTube. It appeared that there were the same number of attendees as in 2018, but why less videos were posted with lesser hired cameramen. In 2017 HTF, XIONG called Novang and reserved a booth, but he came late so he decided not to attend. However, in 2017, shown in videos, it appeared that the co-conspirators had already prepared to put the murder plots in action. We believed that if XIONG had showed up in 2017, the co-conspirators would have put the murder plots in actions just like in 2018. In 2017 HTF, you will notice the changes in the videos. Some participants in that year came to 2018 HTF, such as the same cameraman, gang leader, undercovers, security guards, and seemed to have new and more police officers in 2017 videos vs only 4 police officers spotted in 2016 HTF. There were people carrying food just like 2018 HTF. Unlike 2016 HTF, hardly see people with food. Was the food given for free by HmongTown Marketplace in 2017 and 2018 HTF because they were ready to put the murder plots targeted XIONG in actions and believed they would succeed? In 2017, when the network of XIONG held a protest in front of the court, they held a sign of 22 names as XIONG's opponents. XIONG's name was written in Hmong. He apparently was the target as claimed by the network of XIONG. With the incident in 2018, HmongTown Marketplace, XIONG and Novang would have carried out the plot if XIONG had showed up to their event in 2017. This was why the main participants in the murder plots included the same gang leader along with some same participants in 2017 HTF seen in 2017 HTF videos were also in 2018 HTF videos. Finally, in 2018 HTF, when XIONG showed up, this was when the co-conspirators had taken actions and attempted to have XIONG murder at HmongTown Festival, HTF, and Hmong Freedom Festival, HFF. The murder plots were all caught on cameras. Sure enough, the main participants from 2017 HTF came to 2018 HTF and each played their role in the murder plots as planned by the 5 co-conspirators as seen in videos. In 2018 HTF, XIONG was on the stage on June 23, 2018. He thanked his sponsor Hmong College Prep Academy or HCPA. He was so proud of what he was about to do. He was referring to the husband and wife of HCPA, Dr. Christiana Heng and Pao Yang, that they supported XIONG and Novang all the way since the beginning. That was why HmongTown Festival existed, because of their generosity. XIONG said that whatever amount of money he needed for the HmongTown Festival, both husband and wife of HCPA would provide them with the financial assistance, no questions asked. XIONG admired HCPA for their $65 million budget school campus built. We believed that the hired cameramen didn't work for free. In 2016 and 2017 HTF, no cameramen were willing to work as hard as in 2018 HTF. That was because XIONG didn't show up. Therefore, the hired cameramen didn't get paid as much as in 2018 HTF. Through Facebook and YouTube videos, we can see that the cameramen poured their heart out to do their job to videotaped of all the participants needed for 2018 HTF murder plots. Section 1.10, 2 main motives of murder plots. Motive number 1, since 2017, the network of XIONG had proudly claimed that they will retaliate against XIONG because he made a report to the authority about Mr. XIONG's scheme, Hmong Tibchas, on September 2015 and for being a federal witness in court testifying against Mr. XIONG on January 19, 2017, through their teleconference call. Now, after the incident at both HTF and HFF in 2018, we understand the network of XIONG's retaliation, meaning that was to have XIONG was to have him murdered as seen in videos, at HmongTown festivals and Hmong Freedom Festival in the summer of 2018. If goal accomplished of getting to XIONG, federal witness, according to the claim by the network of XIONG would release from prison. There have been many attempts to vacate inmate, XIONG, from prison since 2018 even after the co-conspirators failed to have XIONG murdered. Secret motive number 2, one piece of evidences we had found in February 18, 2020 by Googling. We believed had to be the main big motive of main conspirator, owners, XIONG and Novang of HmongTown Marketplace. This was the big motive we believed XIONG and Novang of HmongTown Marketplace jumped in and planned out the murder plots in 2016 with the network of XIONG targeting XIONG and then get the law enforcement officers on their side. This mean they had already ID who XIONG was from the beginning. We believed they played their secret game to get to XIONG, such as setting up undercovers along the way without being able to detect at all. So, their motive was to somehow get funds to redevelop their business big project, and this was probably one of the promise they made to the people who joined them in the murder plots. HmongTown Marketplace multi-million-dollar business redevelopment, hidden agenda since 2016 after they had identified XIONG, we believed through St. Paul Police. https://quitica.com/wp content/uploads/2018/05/HmongTown phase 1 diagrams.compressed.pdf. On February 18, 2020, a thought to Google more about HmongTown Marketplace led to this architecture/diagram. Could this be the secret motive number 2 for the murder plots 2018 by the co-conspirators of HmongTown Festival and Hmong Freedom Festival, targeting XIONG and Jackie Vu? It appeared that the architecture/diagram of plan was created after the first annual HmongTown Festival event in 2016, dated on September 8, 2016 on the right corner. However, it was not posted/uploaded online until May 2018, as shown on the website URL https://quitica.com/wp content/uploads/2018/05/HmongTown phase 1 diagrams.compressed.pdf. The PDF file of the diagram was uploaded by quitica.com just 1 month, uploads/2018/05, before HmongTown Festival 2018 held on June 23, 2018, when XIONG had attended as a vendor. Did XIONG and Novang of HmongTown Marketplace told quitica.com to upload the file so they can secretly show the HmongTown project to the participants in the murder plots to get ready for June 23? Therefore, I believed that owner of HmongTown Marketplace, XIONG, and No Vang believed 100% that they would succeed in having XIONG murder at their event. This would make their wish come true by getting funds some way from the government to redevelop HmongTown. Found news videos of XIONG had been advocating about getting government's help since 2008. https://www.mprnews.org/story/2008/025/owner-of-in-st-paul-looks-to-expand. In 2016, promoting for first annual HmongTown Festival, in a video when XIONG was interviewed about what he wanted to do referring to expanding his business or do something for the Hmong people, XIONG said, very soon. On June 23, 2018 at the HTF, XIONG was interviewed and he had said he have vision of owning a HmongTown just like Chinatown. Through more search online on February 18, 2020, we were surprised when we discovered the HmongTown redevelopment diagrams. How would he have done this? Was this diagram of the HmongTown redevelopment what XIONG was referring to? Here is a photo of XIONG with some visitors from Madison Public Market at HmongTown Marketplace. The HmongTown Marketplace redevelopment plan was probably inspired by Madison Public Market, a $13 million project started in April 2015 funded by the city of Madison, Wisconsin. Madison Public Market is 45,000 square foot, 2-story. https://madison.com/ct/news/local/writers/brina-gadar/madison-releases. After significant research, HmongTown Marketplace would have been in redevelopment phase in 2019 if the co-conspirators had successful have XIONG killed before then. HmongTown redevelopment total of 273,000 square foot space, 3 stories building, plus underground parking. https://quitica.com/wp-content/uploads/2018/05/HmongTown phase 1 diagrams.compressed.pdf. This project probably cost more than $100 million because so much bigger than the Madison Public Market. How was this project going to be funded? Sometime after May 25, 2019, XIONG, who was the owner of HmongTown Connections Incorporated. XIONG was able to have the state of secretary permanently removed his business name from the system. When we checked on June 9, 2019, the business was no longer in the system. HmongTown Connections Incorporated that was filed in 2007 by XIONG was deleted because obviously XIONG didn't want to be linked to HmongTown Connection Incorporated, which was used to host the HmongTown Festival event. He did this for cover-up of the crime he committed against targets XIONG and Jackie Vu. But wait, we did a search on April 15, 2020 of HmongTown at website, Office of the Minnesota Secretary of State Steve Simon. New LLC filed on August 8, 2019, by XIONG. We believed XIONG had filed a new LLC HmongTown, LLC for this new project. HmongTown redevelopment secret motive number 2. Link to new LLC. https://mbl. Section 1. Section 1.11, HmongTown as the secret motive of murder plots. Viewing videos of the first and second annual of HmongTown Festival videos posted online, XIONG had also mentioned so much creating a HmongTown many times. We believed XIONG and No Vang secretly found out XIONG was the person to make the report to the authority about XIONG's scheme to the authority. They had already identified who XIONG and secretly got a hold of the estranged uncles of XIONG and get them on XIONG and No Vang's side. They learned that XIONG attended Hmong festivals since 2012. XIONG and No Vang secretly set up Roger Xiong and Mao Vang to be their main undercovers to get to XIONG. Therefore, we believed they used the opportunity to set up St. Paul police to contact XIONG since the beginning and already had secretly pre-selected XIONG to be subpoenaed as a federal witness. XIONG's best option, according to court transcripts, was to plead guilty, yet why did XIONG want a trial? We believed XIONG and No Vang apparently was the backbone of XIONG. This was why through our research, we believed XIONG and No Vang along with their family members took the opportunity to create a new Hmong festival event for the purpose of plotting to have XIONG, federal witness, murder at their place but held on city property to get to their secret motive number 2. They see this as an opportunity to find a way to get resources from the government to redevelop their business project called HmongTown. This was a serious crime. In the last 40 years since Hmong came to USA, it was not possible for one man to pour all his hard-earned money to create a big HmongTown project like the diagram of HmongTown redevelopment we discovered. If XIONG of HmongTown Marketplace, who was the main co-conspirators, really had the budget to expand his business as in the news published in February 2008 https://www.mprnews.org/story/2008/025/owner-of-in-st-paul-looks-to-expand. XIONG would have done the expanding or redevelopment of his business already before 2018. On Bear News, he said had the budget of $10 million to expand his business. But nothing happened. Since he opened his business in 2004 to 2018, still looked the same. You can view HmongTown Marketplace on YouTube and you will see that there were no major changes made since 2004. Therefore, we determined that XIONG and No Vang took the opportunity to get to their secret motive number 2, HmongTown redevelopment. With the murder plan targeting XIONG, federal witness, XIONG would have his connections to get fund for huge project all for free if he had succeeded some way to have XIONG murdered. If so, this may be the reason why XIONG and his co-conspirators continued to be after XIONG and after our family members to this day. This may be the reason why there were many attempts the co-conspirators had hired third parties to come after us, continuous stalking and hoping to get to us to this day. We believed that this secret motive #2 was the big reason why the co-conspirators have aggressively continued to plan to come after us. We had the same patterns since October 2019 of stalking and frame-ups to this day. If no government official is willing to step in and put a stop to all the continuous murder attempts, XIONG and his co-conspirators along with the network of XIONG, will they get punished or walk away free from their crime if they succeed? We believed that if they succeeded to have both of us killed outside of St. Paul, Minnesota, we believed they have so much connections, they can do anything to get to their secret motive number 2. This was why the co-conspirators continued to be after our family members without any fear of the law will catch up to them at all. As a Hmong person, we are incredibly happy and applaud that Hmong individual who got great desire to do something great for the Hmong people, and especially if they can achieve this kind of milestone. Why have such an evil plan to have XIONG and Jackie Vu murder was the way to get there that the co-conspirators secretly planned to achieve their goals. This is a serious crime. It is a human right issue for the fact that the co-conspirators had not stopped coming after XIONG and our family. They secretly planned to have us murder so they can achieve this milestone. As a result, did major damages to our lives as well as our family members who are impacted by the evil murder plan. Again, the government need to step in and take actions to help resolve this matter. In April 2020, we found few videos of Hmong elected officials, along with Hmong community leaders, non-profit organization, and Hmong Chamber of Commerce. Were some backbones of the co-conspirators and network of XIONG? They share same vision of secret motive number 2, HmongTown. In February 2016, the Hmong Chamber of Commerce said, "We just woke up from our sleeps. Everyone in the organization fell asleep for couple of years now. This is the time we must awake. We have new vision for our Hmong business owners. Now is the right time. https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=v=YONGXGX6TMW0. By surprise, there was the attorney, Nam Phu Thao, XIONG's attorney, at the Hmong Chamber of Commerce kickoff event in February 2016. https://youtube.be/youngxgx6tmw0 ? T=111. This explained why attorney Nam Phu Thao, who was XIONG's trial attorney. He was part of the mission to come after XIONG. This was why we believed XIONG didn't take the plea deal, instead go to trial so they will see the real XIONG in court, take the witness stand and then retaliate against XIONG by secretly plotting to have him murdered. This was the reason why we believed the network of XIONG had harassed and threatened XIONG, because they have a lot of the Hmong businesses on their sites. This means, they have money power. In a video by cameraman, Irena P. Recep, attorney Nam Phu Thao was at HmongTown Festival on June 23, 2018 at Area A7, near the stage. Then the co-conspirators had a look-alike of attorney Nam Phu Thao, or even himself came to look at XIONG from a distance on the same day. The look-alike dressed the same as attorney Nam Phu Thao. We believed attorney Nam Phu Thao was at the HmongTown Festival on June 23, 2018 to be the credible individual to identify XIONG, because they know XIONG never told anyone that he was the one to make the report and the witness in case United States vs XIONG, in fear of retaliations. The network of XIONG knows this. We had matched attorney Nam Phu Thao with his photos in YouTube. It was indeed attorney Nam Phu Thao at HmongTown Festival 2018. If the person who dressed like attorney Nam Phu Thao was not him, it's definitely a copy of him. No participants dressed like attorney Nam Phu on day 1 June 23, 2018 spotted in other videos. In 2016 and 2017 HTF, he was not seen in videos. Why did he come in 2018 HTF? Because of XIONG. Attorney Nam Phu Thao. At 2018 HTF. Look-alike or Nam Phu Thao. June 23, 2018, Cows Cam at 5:27 p.m. Same guy and 3 ladies with Nam Phu Thao. At 2018 HTF. Same guy and 3 ladies seen with Nam Phu Thao. June 23, 2018, Cows Cam at 5:35 p.m. If the co-conspirators planned to have XIONG murdered on June 23, 2018 was a success, attorney Nam Phu Thao will be confirming that this is the guy XIONG the Hmong Teepcha's followers been talking about. He probably says that he was XIONG's attorney and there to ID XIONG. Attorney Nam Phu Thao would rule himself as a champ for being XIONG's lawyer. There is also another video of Hmong Chamber of Commerce's banquet called MN Hmong Business Symposium held on July 23, 2016. This banquet was hosted after the first annual HmongTown Festival 2016 on June 24 to 25, 2016. Not a coincidence the number 23. Why did the Hmong Chamber of Commerce had to host their banquet on the 23rd? This is the number the co-conspirators still use to this day to get to us. HmongTown Festival opening, https://youtube.be/w2ww/failrl4 T=18. Hmong Chamber of Commerce, https://youtube.be/qwtyzx-pz T=T=22. In this video, there were 2 main guys that were on the videos promoting Hmong Chamber of Commerce's kickoff and banquet at HmongTown Festival opening on June 24, 2016. New councilman member of St. Paul, Nelsie Yang was seen next to one of the main guy. Council member Nelsie Yang was at HmongTown Festival in 2016. Bao Vang https://wk6ecrszloc T=1458. Bao Vang of Hmong American Partnership, who was part of the Hmong Chamber of Commerce's banquet, discussed about Hmong business development such as owning a HmongTown and shopping center. In a video, Bao Vang was also seen in the Hmong Teepcha's network of XIONG's protest in April 2017 in front of the courthouse, when they had the 22 names of opponents. Bao Vang supported the protest in releasing XIONG and falsely made a statement that the 22 names were opponents of XIONG, that included XIONG too. We had searched for other videos of Hmong Chamber of Commerce. There weren't any videos like the ones in 2016 in the past showing their visions for the Hmong businesses and bridging the Hmong businesses. They talked about finding resources, funds, to help the businesses. They said they didn't have great success in the past. But this time they have the Hmong elected officials, they can help. They said they needed to unite for success to happen. Was the murder plan targeted XIONG and Jackie Vu being the key to their success after they had secretly found out that XIONG was the one to make the report of Hmong Teepcha's/XIONG's scheme to the authority? What Bao Vang and the Hmong Chamber of Commerce's was also talking about was a project HmongTown or Hmong shopping centers. We believed they had worked along with XIONG and No Vang to reach for the secret motive number 2, HmongTown. This explained why there were many Hmong community leaders and business owners came to HmongTown festivals on June 23 to 24, 2018 when the co-conspirators carried out the murder plot targeted XIONG. Section 2.4, Sugarcane Couple, March 23. This video posted on March 23, 2020 by Network of XIONG. The video was from February 17, 2019. To our surprise, could this be the same lady in the sugarcane booth spotted at HTF and HFF 2018, near the crime scene, and came to XIONG's booth at 7:35 p.m. after 15 minutes of St. Paul Police Chief Axtell spotted in Cow's camera at 7:20 p.m., and then the hitman number 1 showed up at XIONG's booth just 7 minutes after? Followed by the sugarcane booth couple that came to XIONG's booth at 7:35 p.m., the hitman number 1 showed up at 7:42 p.m. at XIONG's booth. Look at the photo of the hitman number 1. St. Paul Police Chief Todd Axtell came to XIONG's booth at 7:20 p.m., just 15 minutes before the couple from sugarcane booth showed up at XIONG's booth at 7:35 p.m. and just 22 minutes before hitman number 1 showed up at XIONG's booth at 7:42 p.m. How did we find a photo of St. Paul Chief Todd Axtell? We didn't discover about the chief yet until March 2019. Since there were so many undercovers that looked like police officers, we thought about searching online for photos of St. Paul police officers. This was our very first time searching for police officers. We searched and found that St. Paul Police Department have images online too. The news of the July 1st of Jackie Vu led us to St. Paul Police Department's Twitter page too. Since they have a Twitter page, we thought about searching on Facebook and found St. Paul Police Department have a Facebook profile too. We looked at all the images on Facebook carefully and there were photos of the chief too but didn't know it was the guy spotted in Cow's cam. We already have the image screenshots from the videos of Cow's cam of the participants we suspected looked like they were all undercovers at the HTF. Therefore, we matched all the images found on St. Paul Police Department Facebook page. We did comparisons. We had found 3 St. Paul police officers that included Chief Todd Axtell on their Facebook page as undercovers. Chief Todd Axtell was tagged on some photos which this led us to his profile page. This was how we found the matching images of him taken with XIONG on June 23, 2018 at 7:37 p.m. from Chief Todd Axtell's Facebook page. We have an image screenshot of the chief. The photo of the man taken with XIONG indeed was St. Paul Police Department Chief Todd Axtell. Viewing Cow's videos and the videos by the hired cameraman of the co-conspirators, we determined that Chief Todd Axtell recognized the couple from the sugarcane booth, and hitman number 1, accomplice, Yua Vang, and 3 Hmong sheriffs came as undercovers. The main co-conspirator, XIONG, and No Vang knew them all, what they came for. Sugarcane booth in 2017, the couple was not seen in booth. We believed this couple came from Laos, they looked like the Hmong in Laos, and were in USA for the job only. Since the video of the woman was found in the network of XIONG's video posted on March 23, 2020 on YouTube, the co-conspirators had secretly portrayed this couple as part of the network of XIONG that was at both event in 2018. Short video of sugarcane booth in 2017 was taken by owner, No Vang, main co-conspirator. The video of less than 2 minutes was mainly focused on sugarcane booth. The banner was done by hand in 2017 and the banner was remake in 2018 to look nice but the same words were used in both banners. This booth was not seen in 2016. In the matter of murder plots targeted XIONG, federal witness. Reference to case hashtag 0:16 CR 00167 SRNHB1, United States vs. XIONG, 2017. Section 2.1, Reports to Officer Daniel Michener. XIONG had made a total of 7 reports since 2017 to Officer Daniel Michener. However, he was unresponsive. Now, we know why. January 28, 2017, through teleconference call, the network of XIONG had already made enough threats. However, to them it was not enough. Just 2 days after the court case ended on January 26, a Hmong leader, Chupheng Lee, president of Lao family, St. Paul, Minnesota, ordered to eliminate XIONG. After the order, the network of XIONG continued to harass and threatened XIONG on their teleconference call since. First report, February 2017 XIONG had called St. Paul officer Daniel Michener and reported about the threats and order by Chupheng Lee. This did not stop the network of XIONG from harassing and threatening XIONG. Officer Daniel Michener assured XIONG that the network of XIONG can't threat him or other witnesses. They can get arrested for that if they don't stop. Yet, the network of XIONG continues their attacks against XIONG. No actions taken against them. Second report, March 2017 March 1, 2017, 30 days after Chupheng Lee announced the order to eliminate XIONG, witness in XIONG's case, a Hmong popular singer with the same name XIONG happened to die. Had people talking about the singer's death with videos posted on YouTube. This caused a little fear to us because of the threats and order by Chupheng Lee to come after XIONG. Therefore, XIONG had called St. Paul police officer Daniel Michener and report about the threats and order by Chupheng Lee. XIONG mentioned about the death of a popular Hmong singer with the same name as his. However, this report didn't stop the network of XIONG from continuing harassing and threatening XIONG. The network of XIONG did not stop threatening and harassing XIONG, yet there was nothing he can do. XIONG never confronted the network of XIONG about the threats due to fear of retaliation by the network of XIONG. The network of XIONG probably thinks they had every right to harass and threaten XIONG because they claimed that they didn't know who the real XIONG, witness, is yet. All they did was continue to threaten that they will hurt XIONG if they ever find out who it is. We found out that they already secretly knew who XIONG was since day one. They were pretended not to know only so they can carry on their agenda to get to XIONG. Third report, April 27, 2017 On April 26, 2017, Hmong News on YouTube featured the network of XIONG protested in St. Paul, Minnesota courthouse, listed XIONG's name, KUBZOJ, as one of the 22 opponents of XIONG without his knowledge/permission. How did the network of XIONG know XIONG's name in Hmong? In the courtroom, XIONG didn't pronounce his name like that though. Plus, XIONG never told anyone he was the witness for case United States vs XIONG. XIONG wanted to remain anonymous from the beginning since the network of XIONG had started making threats. The first person XIONG ever told to was one of his friends in California in September 2018 after viewing the videos from XIONG's camcorders and detected about the murder plot number 1, attempted to poison XIONG. And the first Hmong person was his aunt in California in November 2018. XIONG called St. Paul Officer Police Daniel Michener and reported about the protest, having his name as one of the opponents without his permission. This was considered as a blacklist/hit list to XIONG and caused real terror now because the protest showed that the network of XIONG was serious. XIONG had no choice but to submit proofs to St. Paul Officer Daniel Michener about the threats. XIONG told Officer Daniel Michener that he will be sending him files of recording audios by the network of XIONG. XIONG sent the files on April 27, 2017. Fourth report, May 4, 2017. XIONG called St. Paul Officer Daniel Michener to share his concerns about the threats that the network of XIONG continued to make towards XIONG. Still, nothing has been done to stop the network of XIONG. Officer Daniel Michener assured XIONG that the network of XIONG will be prosecuted if they retaliate against XIONG, but they cannot do anything at this point because it's just talks. Fifth report, November 21, 2017 at 12:31 p.m. XIONG called Officer Daniel Michener to make a report of the death of XIONG after we researched and indeed there was an obituary online search result of XIONG North Carolina obituary. On November 15, 2017, on the teleconference call radio, the network of XIONG proudly announced the death of XIONG who passed away on November 13, 2017. The network of XIONG such as Steve Mua, Steve's wife, Now Long, Dale Mua, Wayang Mua claimed that XIONG who had the network of XIONG claimed that he was one who make a report to the authority about XIONG's scheme. XIONG was also one which the followers had targeted him verbal harassments and threatened also. They claimed XIONG's death was a result of being poisoned. The network of XIONG labeled XIONG, who we thought was name, not a real person because we didn't even know XIONG really existed. They labeled XIONG and XIONG as the sheep and goat. They said the goat gone to the mountain, just the sheep left. They said they will get the sheep too. We knew that these guys will not leave XIONG alone. The fact that they never stopped threatened and harassing XIONG on their teleconference call radio even though XIONG had never confronted them on the phone, teleconference, nor in persons. Sixth report, December 4, 2017 at 1:25 p.m. XIONG called Officer Daniel Michener again and shared his concern about the continuous threats and about the death of XIONG. Seventh report, March 19, 2018 at 11:16 p.m. Out of curiosity, XIONG had called Officer Daniel Michener and asked if there were two other witnesses by the name of Mua Suvang and Suthao. The followers had talked about this witness off and on since the beginning, but was not much. Officer Daniel Michener responded that these two were witnesses too and Suthao was a police officer. We did some research how to get a hold of the court record and found a way to get it online. We went through the court transcripts. We found out the followers not only manipulated XIONG testimony but also every single witness. They were spreading lies to the Hmong community. They didn't want the Hmong community to know the truth. It confirmed Mua Suvang was also a witness who followers also targeted. XIONG also told Officer Daniel Michener that the network of XIONG had already knew who he is and told Officer Daniel Michener about this talking done by the network of XIONG. Officer Daniel Michener quickly responded back to XIONG on the phone, no they don't know who you are. They are not looking for you. They are looking for G7. And started calling XIONG, dude. What is G7? Officer Daniel Michener told XIONG that he will get back to XIONG and for XIONG not to go anywhere else for help yet. We were hoping Officer Daniel Michener had taken legal action to stop the network of XIONG because in 2017, we had already lost our home and farms due to fear of retaliations from the network in 2017 because Officer Daniel Michener and authority didn't take actions against the network of XIONG to stop continuing their crime of harassing, threatening, and secretly stalked us in 2017 at our home, farm, and elsewhere. This time, March 19, 2018 when XIONG called Officer Daniel Michener was to make sure these people stopped because we didn't want to lose our farm again this time. To our surprise. Secretly, not only does the network of XIONG knew XIONG was. What happened on June 23-24, 2018 and July 1, 2018 at two Hmong festivals, sure tells that St. Paul police officers who were at both events knew who XIONG was. This explains a lot why St. Paul police didn't take any legal actions taken against the network of XIONG. In fact, the network of XIONG was secretly backed by St. Paul police and these guys knew they didn't get punishments for attacking XIONG. This was why they continued to this day to harass, threat and stalked us. Section 2.2, Clues that reveal XIONG was set up. After the trial for case United States vs XIONG had ended. It doesn't matter how many times XIONG had reported to Officer Daniel Michener, no solution. Why? Let's take a look at the clue discovered that we believed XIONG was set up and secretly being framed as a big part of two 2018 murder plots carried out by the 5 co-conspirators including St. Paul police. Clue number 1 that XIONG was secretly set up to be subpoenaed as a witness. January 23, 2018 at 2:15 p.m., 2:16 p.m. an unread/missed email from Officer Daniel Michener that we discovered in February of this year, 2020, when we were working on the report for this matter. We wanted to save all emails of communications from St. Paul police officers. By searching on Gmail account of the email address where XIONG had communications with Street Paul police officers regarding case United States vs XIONG, searched Dan Michener found this email. St. Paul Officer Daniel Michener. Frame up email item 2 drug ledger. Sent on, January 23, 2018. Unread/missed email discovered February 2020. When we saved all email communications from St. Paul police officers for our report. When we see the word drug. Thinking what is going on here? We needed to video screen captured this email before opening. So, we did a video screen of this unread email before we opened the email. Unread/missed email from St. Paul Officer Daniel Michener, on case United States vs. XIONG, 2017. Frame up email item 2 drug ledger. Sent on the same date, January 23, 2018, 2:15 p.m., 2:16 p.m. Just 18 minutes before Chief Todd Axtell was at HmongTown Marketplace in a photo in Facebook posted in St. Paul Police Facebook page. Unwelcomed/unrelated email to XIONG. Federal witness in case, United States vs. XIONG. Unread/missed email, discovered February 2020. When we saved all email communications from St. Paul police officers for our report. Officer Daniel Michener emailed to XIONG. January 23, 2018 at 2:15 p.m. Cow, in the upper right corner, what would them pi mean? How do you then interpret the even dollar amounts? Officer Daniel Michener emailed back to XIONG. January 23, 2018 at 2:16 p.m. Just 1 minute later. Sorry, disregard. The attachment had writing in Hmong. Whose handwriting is this? Was XIONG secretly being framed for this so-called drug ledger as part of the murder plot 2018? This was probably one reason why the co-conspirators had participants at Hmong Festival portrayed as drug looking at HTF murder plots targeting XIONG on June 23 to 24, 2018. This email showed that the St. Paul police officers conspired with HmongTown Marketplace in murder plots targeting XIONG and Jackie Vu. XIONG was never a drug dealer. The email, we assumed, had to be the idea of XIONG and his family because we don't believe that it was a coincidence at all, of their meeting with St. Paul police officers on the same day. Just 18 minutes taken photo A posted on Facebook, just right after Officer Daniel Michener had sent this email to XIONG as possibly being part of Frame Up, who XIONG was only St. Paul police Daniel Michener's witness in XIONG's case. XIONG had nothing to do with the so-called drug ledger email from Daniel Michener. The last communications between Officer Daniel Michener and XIONG was in December 2017 regarding the death of one individual who the network of XIONG claimed to poisoned him, XIONG, and continuously made threats against XIONG. No communications about this so-called drug ledger. Since 2017, XIONG had made numerous reports of threats by the followers of XIONG to Officer Daniel Michener, but Officer Daniel Michener was unresponsive. Officer Daniel Michener never responded to email regarding to XIONG's request/matter in reference to the threats being made against XIONG by the network of XIONG. Last email communication was on April 27, 2017. 8 months later, when XIONG didn't receive email from Officer Daniel Michener. Suddenly out of nowhere, Officer Daniel Michener decided to send this unwelcomed/unrelated email to XIONG. Only if we had discovered this email earlier, we would have suspected something and would not contact Officer Daniel Michener again in March 2018 concerning safety. Maybe this was the reason why Officer Daniel Michener called XIONG dude in March 2018 when XIONG called him and make a report again about the continuous threats being made by the followers of XIONG. If this email from St. Paul Police Officer Daniel Michener was not part of framing XIONG, what does this so-called drug ledger had to do with XIONG? XIONG never give anything like this so-called drug ledger to any authority agency or Officer Daniel Michener like the attachment in the email/had no knowledge of this so-called drug ledger is. If Officer Daniel Michener wanted to know what it mean them pi, why did he ask the Hmong police officers working in his police department? Them pi is a very simple word, pei pa, a girl's name meaning flower, unless it means something else to Officer Daniel Michener. Officer Daniel Michener knew well this email was to framed XIONG, somehow. Officer Daniel Michener knew well that XIONG had nothing to do with the email he just sent. But he went ahead and sent the email anyways for frame up. Therefore, was he trying to correct what he had done just 1 minute ago so he can say he mistakenly sent the email by accident meant to send to someone else? Yet, the email addressed directly to XIONG. It was no accident. We would have disregarded this email and considered as a mistake from Officer Daniel Michener. However, what happened in 2018 when the co-conspirators of HTF targeting XIONG, this email is very important, and we see this email as a piece of evidence for frame up as part of the HTF murder plot 2018 targeting XIONG. More clues discovered that XIONG was secretly set up to be subpoenaed as a witness. We found more proofs that St. Paul Police Officer Daniel Michener had conspired with the Hmong individuals in Minnesota who were working closely with case United States vs. XIONG to set up XIONG. We only dig deeper after we had discovered this unread/missed email from Officer Daniel Michener. The attachment had Hmong writing in it. Section 2.3, no help on this case. Why? Last week, XIONG had spoken to a Hmong attorney, with high-profile cases such as police misconducts in the past. The Hmong attorney, like others Hmong attorney XIONG spoken to in the past about the situation regarding. The Hmong attorney also said he was not able to help at all. After talking to him, we had checked out his website and saw that he had connections to important people in law enforcement and connections to the Hmong organizations, yet he did not want to help. We were hoping he was able to help us get out of this terrible circumstance because he said had protected the Hmong and will continue to do so in a recent YouTube video when he was being interviewed. Victims of past police brutality/misconduct in the Hmong community, total of 16 cases of Hmong victims, all in the state of Minnesota. Reference, https://www.quapb.org. Basie Lore and Thea Yang. November 15, 1989 Inver Grove Heights. Basie and Tai, both 13, escaped from Town, a juvenile correctional facility, after being arrested on minor charges. Police chased them into a farm field and shot them in the back, killing them. They were unarmed. Their families had not been notified that their sons had escaped Town. Ensuam Vang. May 21, 2002. St. Paul. Ensuam, 15, died after crashing into a tree while being chased by police on suspicion of car theft. Ki Yang, September 22, 2002. St. Paul. Ki, 46, had a history of schizophrenia. His family called an ambulance for help. Instead, police arrived and confronted Ki on the steps of his home. He was holding a stick and possibly a BB gun. Police shot him 6 times. Fong Li. July 22, 2006. Minneapolis. Fong, 18, was shot 8 times by Minneapolis police officer Jason Anderson. Fong and his friends were riding bikes near a school when Anderson drove onto the grass and knocked him off his bike. Fong was shot as he ran away. Video shows that he was unarmed. A gun that showed up on the scene after Fong was shot had been in the police evidence room prior to being on the scene. Also, on the scene was a state trooper who felt no need to draw his weapon. Mitchell Mua, February 12, 2007, St. Paul. Mitchell, 25, was chased initially by plainclothes cops in an unmarked vehicle who had pointed guns at him. As he sped away, uniformed St. Paul police joined the chase. Mitchell stopped in front of a pet store. Police claim he fired on them, but witnesses only heard shots from police. Mitchell died from multiple gunshot wounds to the head. 2 weeks before his death, police had raided his father's home and told him that if he did not tell them where his son was, they would find and kill his son. Vang Kang and his family. December 9, 2007. Minneapolis. Vang Kang, 29, stood in the bedroom of his family's north side home, where a piece of sheetrock riddled with bullet holes had been cut out. Police mistakenly raided Kang's home Sunday and exchanged gunfire before they realized their mistake. http://www.startribune.com/a-bad-address-a-family/126167996. https://www.facebook.com/sialo-law. Total settlement $800,000. SIA Law Firm, Minnesota. Wang Muavu, November 14, 2008, State Correctional Facility, St. Cloud. Wang, 17, died under unknown circumstances in the correctional facility after being convicted and sentenced as an adult. Wang's father, Tom Vu, asked for an investigation stating, he is too young to die. Xiao Vang, April 18, 2009, St. Paul, by Roseville Police. Xiao was killed when her vehicle was struck by a stolen car being chased by Roseville Police. Jason Yang, November 13, 2010, Minneapolis. Jason, 29, and a father of 4 young children, was out celebrating with friends in downtown Minneapolis when a fight broke out in the bar. Jason left and was chased by police into a parking ramp. Police claim he fell from the ramp, but his family and friends on the scene dispute this. The case became highly controversial after the coroner refused Jason's family access to his body. XIONG, October 23, 2012, St. Paul. Chu, 22, was shot and killed by police when he fired on 2 officers in a squad car, wounding 1 officer in the arm. Earlier he had stolen a gun from his older brother, who worried that he might hurt himself and consequently reported the theft to the police. 40 minutes after his brother contacted the police, 2 officers in a squad car noticed a man carrying what appeared to be a long gun in a parking lot next to the police department's Eastern District building. They drove into the parking lot and were fired upon. They returned fire, killing XIONG. Xiao Yang. January 25, 2014. Brooklyn Park, MN. Yang vs. Chadbourne, U.S. District Court, District of Minnesota, 2015. Federal civil rights action stemming from the January 25, 2014 incident where Brooklyn Park probationary police officer Jason Chadbourne panicked and fired his service weapon 6 times into a snow-covered vehicle as it backed slowly out of its parking space, hitting Xiao Yang 3 times. Yang, along with his cousin and friend, were at a banquet hall for a Valentine's Day party and decided to leave after a fight broke out. Chadbourne arrived on the scene and followed the men to determine if they were involved in the fight. They were not. Chadbourne positioned himself behind the snow-covered vehicle and fired 6 times, later claiming the vehicle was speeding in the reverse at him, a claim unsupported and refuted by the evidence. Yang was hit in the back, neck, and shoulder, and one of the bullets severed his kidney and almost killed him. Total settlement $2.85 millions. By Gaskin Bennett LLP, Minnesota. Yi Vang. August 3, 2014, St. Paul. Yi, 20, was killed in a complex incident after hijacking a car and exchanging gunfire with St. Paul police. XIONG, 81. Ku Braid, MN. XIONG, 81, is recovering in the hospital after she was bitten by a Coon Rapids police dog early Sunday while rummaging through her backyard shed. https://www.mpr.news.org/story/20107/elderly-woman-bit-by-police-dog. Attorney Benjamin Gallagher. Fumi Lee, October 5, 2017, St. Paul. Fumi, 28, was shot by St. Paul police, who entered the home of his girlfriend and mother of his children after she called police. She had allegedly fled the home after a shot was fired. The children were still inside the home. Police entered the home but Fumi had fled. He was shot on the other end of the block. Neighbors stated the only shots heard were those by police, yet police were cleared in the shooting. Jackie Vu, 19. July 1, 2018, St. Paul. XIONG, 40. July 1, 2018, St. Paul. In the matter of murder plots targeted XIONG, federal witness. Reference to case hashtag 0:16CR00167SRNHB1, United States vs. Seng XIONG, 2017. Section 3.1, Co-conspirators cover up for their crimes. On August 12, 2019, XIONG had spoken to prosecutor Ms. Amber Brennan and asked her if she believed that XIONG and Yang XIONG shot Jackie Vu. Ms. Amber Brennan said, "I think they already prosecuted somebody for that." After XIONG was talking to the prosecutor Amber Brennan on August 12, 2019, "We knew in our hearts that the co-conspirators were going to do a cover-up on the 2 cases and just have XIONG and Yang XIONG to take the blame instead of the hitman number 1 as seen in videos. This was unjust. However, we could not do anything at that point because they would be saying that the shooter was XIONG and aider and abettor was Yang XIONG. Since XIONG had already submitted the report to FBI, we just had to wait to see how the case turned out first. Therefore, we waited to see what the result of the verdict would be and outcome of both cases for XIONG and XIONG. Since we found out about cases for XIONG and XIONG in July 2019, we followed up with the cases. We searched and even tried calling XIONG in jail but no avail. We weren't able to find which jail detention XIONG was held in. We followed the two court cases at http://pa.courts.state.mn.us/default.aspx. The first case of supposed suspect was XIONG. The verdict turns out that he pleaded guilty in August 2019. However, we didn't see the new XIONG's photo 2019. We knew that if XIONG already pleaded guilty, then XIONG had to be guilty as well because he was the supposed shooter. In September 2019, the verdict for XIONG came out, guilty. On September 16, 2019, XIONG had emailed prosecutor Amber Brennan regarding this case and about our safety. The reason we had to move out of our first place in September 2018 was because we had already detected that our neighbors were hired by the co-conspirators since mid of August 2018. Few days after XIONG spoke with prosecutor Amber Brennan, we believed the co-conspirators had already tapped into the phone and listened to the conversation when XIONG was speaking with prosecutor Amber Brennan. The co-conspirators had done everything they could to get rid of the evidences against them on the crime they committed at the HmongTown festival in 2018. At first, there were stalkers driving into our place. But when XIONG brought up about the stalkers with the FBI, about a week later, the stalkers stopped coming. When we pieced together the video's surveillance at home, we figured out why the stalkers were coming in July 2019. The stalkers were at our place attempting to steal/tow our trailer away. The trailer that was seen in the Hmong TV network Facebook live video on July 1, 2018 at 6:42 p.m. Because we had detailed about this part in the report submitted to the FBI Charlotte, NC. We believed the co-conspirators had already seen all the documents of the report regarding the incident. Therefore, the co-conspirators had sent the stalkers to our place hoping we were not home and steal our trailer. After both verdicts of supposed suspects of XIONG and XIONG, we wonder why there were no new photos? The news already came out and published on November 15, 2019. Why didn't the Hmong news talk about the supposed suspects XIONG and XIONG on November 15, 2019? The first news in the Hmong community about the sentence was in November 16, 2019. But no photos of the new XIONG 2019. On November 15, 2019, in the news it says that there will be an appeal for the case. Wait. On November 19, 2019, when we saw the photo of XIONG that it was not even the same XIONG in 2018 photo. We're thinking how are they going to appeal the case? The photos, not the same guy anymore. They were writing this as a cover-up, right? On November 16, 2017, the first news came out in Hmong community that both XIONG and XIONG was sentenced. This was when we checked online and see if there were photos. We checked and see the new photos on November 19, 2018. This news came out the day before the claimed mass shooting of 4 victims shot dead in Fresno, CA happened on November 17, 2019. No way, this can't be. We knew something wasn't right. We figured it was a cover-up again and again done by the co-conspirators/perpetrators. The news channel here, ZHC.J uploaded the video on November 16, 2019. But the video was titled for Sunday News 11/17/2019. It would make more sense if the news video was titled Saturday News 11/16/2019. Someone knew the claimed mass shooting in Fresno, CA was going to happen on November 17, 2017. The news still using the same photo of XIONG from 2018. XIONG, 2018. Arrested. Link to image. XIONG, 2019. Sentenced. Link to MN Corrections. XIONG, 2018. Arrested. Link to image. XIONG, 2019. Sentenced. Link to MN Corrections. Both men are not the same person. Both men are not the same person. It turned out that the two suspects in photo 2018 turned to be different XIONG and XIONG on November 19, 2019. This was shocking. This was why the Hmong news didn't want to use the new photos. It was a big cover-up and we did not expect this at all. Someone need to explain this? Section 3.2, The Real Shooter, Man Number 1. After viewing hundreds of times of videos captured from the shooting incident, we knew there was no doubt in our mind that it was the hitman number 1 who was seen bringing his stuff out in 16 seconds, in videos captured, had to be the one who pulled the trigger. The hitman number 1 who was the same man passing XIONG's booth many times at HmongTown Festival 2018 on June 23, 2018, and hitman number 2 seen on June 24, 2018. The co-conspirators of murder plots targeted XIONG and Jackie Vu, 1. St. Paul Police, 2. Ramsey County Sheriff, 3. Gold Star Security, 4. HmongTown Marketplace, 5. Lao Family/United Hmong Family. There were so many clues that the co-conspirators, they knew who the hitman number 1 was. We believed they didn't want to link hitman number 1 to the crime case because it would have clearly showed that the co-conspirators did hire the hitman to have XIONG, federal witness, murdered during 2 Hmong festivals in St. Paul in 2018. This would also link back to HmongTown Festival on June 23 to 24, 2018, where the co-conspirators first started to carry out the murder plot. The hitman number 1 was already seen in XIONG's video passing through his booth on June 23, 2018. The co-conspirators, we believed they were buying times. With all the incidents that had happened to at our farm and our place we lived in North Carolina. Right after we had got home, they had already attempted to have XIONG murder again and again. These incidents that happened so fast after we got home from St. Paul, Minnesota from the last event on July 1, 2018, we had no clues that XIONG was the target of a murder plot at the 2 Hmong festivals. Therefore, at first, we didn't suspect of anything when there were incidents at our farm until November 26, 2018 when the third incident happened at the farm. This was when we started to realize that the network of XIONG was after XIONG. Since we viewed the videos from Cao's videos and found out for sure about the murder plot number 1, attempted poisoning XIONG. Then we also found out the network of XIONG and the co-conspirators were after XIONG's son in October 2018. The co-conspirators at this point after we found out about them being after XIONG's son, still continued on to come after, this time, they were after both of us. We believed that on February 14, 2018, the co-conspirators attempted to have us murder at our home in North Carolina. However, no matter what the co-conspirators did, they didn't succeed getting to us. We know they won't stop because too many incidents that happened to us since the co-conspirators at this point after we found out about them being after XIONG's son, still continued on to come after, this time, they were after both of us. We believed that on February 14, 2019, the co-conspirators attempted to have us murder at our home in North Carolina. However, no matter what the co-conspirators did, they didn't succeed getting to us. Co-conspirators did, they didn't succeed getting to us. We know they won't stop because too many incidents that happened to us since we came home. Incidents that happened to us since we came home. Therefore, we had no choice but to report the matter to FBI on June 21, 2019. We believed the co-conspirators saw the report and they went ahead and backdate the 2 crime cases for the 2 supposed XIONG and Yang Haoxiong. Before, we were not able to find the 2 cases for XIONG and Yang Haoxiong on http://pa.courts.state.mn.us/default.aspx. There were no updates for the Hmong community about the cases. Not only that, but there were 2 different versions of the story. This indeed tells us that it was not XIONG and Yang Haoxiong who did the shooting. The videos captured pointed to the hitman number 1 as the shooter. This man who apparently looked foreigner, he appeared as the hitman number 1. We do not believe and do not buy that the man here seen as hitman number 1 was traveling to USA just walk around at the 2 Hmong festivals like spectator. Remembered there were 2 hitmen that were portrayed as twin. You can tell how the 2 video clips of the hitman number 1 were taken by only 2 hand-selected cameramen from HmongTown festivals, Hwaseong and Novang. These videos where the hitman number 1 was in, these parts looked so mysterious. The co-conspirators did this so no viewers on YouTube will know, but only themselves know about this part of the hitman number 1. If you don't look at every frame and every pixel of the video, you won't be able to notice the hitman number 1 in the 2 videos. Cameraman #1, YouTube channel, Cyblomzem, took video of the hitman number 1 bringing in his stuff. The same stuffs that appeared to be the same ones the hitman number 1 brought out from the white tent in the crime scene, after asking the police officer if the hitman number 1 can take his stuff out. The police officer allowed the hitman number 1 to take his stuff out from the crime scene. Cameraman #2, YouTube channel, Irena P Recipes, took video of hitman number 1 walking around 4x before the shooting. Irena P Recipes was the same cameraman that video recorded hitman number 2 at HmongTown Festival on June 24, 2018. After the shooting, there were many other cameramen that took video of the hitman number 1 during the crime scene. Here are the photos taken from Facebook video of one of the cameraman of the hitman number 1 going in/coming out of the tent during the crime scene. There were 2 police officers at the crime scene that were aware of the hitman number 1. They both acknowledged the hit. There were 2 police officers at the crime scene that were aware of the hitman number 1. They both acknowledged the hitman number 1 from him going into the tent to coming out from the tent.